tragic loss in the ongoing encounter between security forces and terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district as four army personnel, including two officers, fell during an encounter with terrorists that broke out during a cordon and search operation. The martyrs hailed from elite units and were engaged in neutralizing foreign militants seeking refuge in Bajimal area. Now, former Chief Minister Omar Abdullah condoled the deaths, denouncing the efforts to spread militancy into peaceful regions. Pradeep, my colleague, is joining us live to help us with more updates and details on this. Pradeep, the encounter is still on, but tragic loss as around four army personnel, which includes two officers, they have been martyred in this ongoing encounter. Give us the details from the ground.
Today is the day two of the operation, and short while back the contact with the terrorists has once again been established. A heavy firefight between the terrorists and the security forces has started. You rightly said, very unfortunate thing that it was yesterday morning when the contact with the terrorists was established, and that was the time when terrorists opened fire on the cordon and search party. One of the captain along with the soldier who were moving toward that particular area, they came under heavy barrage of fire, and both of them lost their life. And 3 hours later, another captain and soldier also lost life. Four brave hearts have died during this operation so far, and right now the operation is continuing. There are three things, very important points really I want to make. One is that our young officers are leading from the front. That's one of the reasons at times there is a casualty. The second thing is that this is a very difficult terrain. So it's not that easy terrain where the operation is being conducted. It's a dense forest cover. In jungle warfare, always the enemy has an advantage. And here in this case also they had an advantage, because when the security forces are moving inside, they can keep eye on each and every moment. And that's one of the reasons that there was a casualty of the army officers in this particular operation. And the third thing is that then there are so many those are isolated. And see, our soldiers were trying to basically prevent lives of all those people. They want to ensure that no innocent blood is spilled, because normally when these terrorists are moving in these areas, they normally try to target. And right now, let me show you here. You can see there is a three-pronged operation going on. There's a joint operation team of CRPF, army, as well as police personnel. They have get out that area, have encircled that area. They are trying their level best that they are able to pin down these terrorists at earliest. Both these terrorists are said to be Pakistani national. They are carrying with them large quantities of arms and ammunition. For the last 3-4 days, they had the security forces had information about their presence in that area. That's one of the reasons that they had been relentlessly conducting operation. It was only yesterday morning finally the contact was established. What we had been told is that the 16th Corps Commander, Lieutenant General Sandeep Jain, is also visiting Rajouri. He will be reviewing the security scenario in view of this encounter, and also looking at the operational preparedness. Maybe later he will also visit the site. That's not clear right now. But yes, he will be looking after the security scenario. And right now, let me show you that. See, let me show you how difficult this terrain is. Because look at the dense forest cover. Because in dense forest cover, it is not really very easy to operate. And in dense forest cover, normally what happens that terrorists are hiding behind the woods. They can see the security forces coming. That is exactly what happened in this particular operation also. Almost similar thing happened. We saw the same thing happening in the Kokonag encounter also, where some of our brave hearts lost their life, and here in this operation. But so far as you go through, look at...
Okay. Pradeep, many thanks for joining us and bringing us all the details from the ground, explaining us the difficulty of the terrain and in fact loss of four our brave hearts there. We will come back and discuss more on this through the course of the day, but shifting our focus. Well, heavy rains